Hey, 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 you know what time it is. I hope you do at least. I hope you have a clock or something. Um, Hi everybody, it's me, I'm back, and, I'm existing, I'm having an okay time. I hope you guys are doing good. I've just been writing and doing stuff, but, how are you guys doing? I hope it's good. We're back to Tomodachi Life, and this is gonna be a bit exciting. All right. So we are gonna be focusing. We are almost done setting up our presidents. Now we're gonna start the same way we always start, and that's by feeding them. We are gonna feed all the presidents. And while we do, we're going to start putting them all in their canon outfits.
Hey
Am I
there.
interrupting something? In case you missed it, last episode, they got married. It's very exciting for me. I know, my life is very exciting. We're gonna return you back to your standard outfit. And let's get you some food. We're gonna start you with some stewed beef.
Yum.
He's always about a day behind, in terms of the food, because I never remember to get him food. It's really that simple. Alright, let's get you some more food. Apologies if you just heard my phone pulling up my stream manager right now. We are at 36 followers. Our goal is 50, so I can get affiliate. And then we'll see where we go after that.
I grew in Prata.
What's up with John Adams?
I think I could take a nice nap here.
James Polk, no!
I should think about getting up. Whoa. Who did this?
I love this game. It's very silly. Alright. Probably to get revenge, I would imagine. Alright, let's grab the new food for the day.
Welcome.
And HW Bush is selling us the food. Whoop. I'm probably going to be feeding people the tempura, so we're going to go for 35. No, that won't feed all the presidents, but we're gonna see what happens. All right. I usually like to set everything up at 15, just so that worst case scenario we are fully covered. Now, normally I would be talking about our goals for today. And usually that would be something like making X number of presidents or something akin to that. But today we're done making presidents. So
Thank you
now
very
we're just
much.
trying to make them look good so that we can do our thing. Let's go to the afternoon market.
Welcome.
Oh, take it.
Thanks a lot. Be sure to stop by again tonight.
It'll be nice here.
Awesome. Alright, finally, Abraham Lincoln gets his outfit. Kinda perfect timing on that, too. Now, this is not to say they will all stay in their canon outfits. I've already given several different kinds of outfits and things like that. But for now, I don't want to drop $1,000 on that. Okay, awesome. Let's check the home supply.
Welcome.
Cute, but not
Please
for
come
us
again.
today. Alright, now, John Adams. Let's chat.
Something on your mind?
Yes, there is. You eating. No.
Yum. I love the sea. Oh, the sea.
Alright, and then let's throw you an
I love
omelet,
the
too.
sea. Yum. I want a golden hamburger.
Trying to remember who that is over there who's yelling off into
I
the
love the
distance.
sea. It's so blue.
It is Bill Clinton.
How is it so vast?
Nope.
I love the sea.
Hey, Tommy J.
I want to meet Henry. I want to try wrestling with the backyard again.
Now they're talking about the backyardigans. I'm so glad I put backyardigans in. Alright. Tommy J is level 7. He's already in his canon outfit. We don't gotta worry about that. He didn't really run on any kind of political campaign. Feel like he's the smiles when angry type. I haven't seen anyone get angry yet.
Oh, I feel a little different.
I love the sea. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I love the sea.
Well, there's not a lot of smell. It is shaved ice.
Keep. Toss. Keep.
Huh.
Keep.
How long is this gonna go for?
Keep.
Why'd you wait so long? It's like your prized possession, my guy.
Keep. Toss.
I think we've looped.
Ah. What a weird dream.
Yeah, you're telling me. sometimes being God isn't great.
Oh. Yum.
Alright! That's good to see. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yum.
Awesome, and he's in his canon outfit. I say canon. These were real people. Historical.
Hey, what do you...
Dude, I'm starting
Yum.
to crave tempura. Or sushi in general. Sushi's so good.
You... Yum.
Now I'm thinking about it, and I can just tear up some sushi. Now I'm hungry. Which is not smart for the start of a stream. He's in his historical outfit.
Oh, what do you need?
Put this in your mouth.
Yum.
I really like that joke, even though it's a little dumb. Which means he's gonna get a level. Okay. So... Alright, well... he didn't really have a campaign slogan. So there's no catchphrase to give him. We'll give him Big Eater.
I feel like I'm getting closer to who I truly am.
Alright.
Yum.
Alright, and he's in his outfit, so we can move on to Andy J. Hey man,
Good seeing you.
I know you wanted to be in that outfit, but to be fair to everyone, I need you to be back in this outfit. Yep, confirm.
Yum.
Awesome. Wow, he really liked it. And it didn't even hit his top 3. That's crazy. You know what? He gets a catchphrase. When angry, he's gonna say corrupt, or it's a corrupt bargain.
It's a corrupt bargain.
Is that accurate? Yeah.
It's a corrupt bargain. I always wanted to say that.
Alright, and then we'll get you one more thing of food.
Yum.
Awesome! Now, historically speaking, It's a Corrupt Bargain is in reference to what he said that
I
Henry
feel like
Clay
I could use a
and...
style update. You know, something new
Yeah, we'll
to
give you
wear.
something new to wear, but we're going to change you right back into this. But Henry Clay and John Quincy Adams had made a deal where John Quincy Adams would be John Quincy Adams's vice president or Secretary of State. And so, as a result, John Quincy was successfully elected, but his presidency went super badly, and because he was a really unpopular guy who had really unpopular decisions. When he ran on the corrupt bargain, people were really down to go with it because, well, quite frankly, the alternative was following Quincy again. And Clay was not popular enough among the general public in order to win again. Hey, Van Buren. You keep jump scaring me every time I see you.
You're looking chipper, Sid.
But that's just a fun thing about Andrew Jackson's presidency and the shenanigans that happened there. Right. Clothing. Now, a lot of these early presidents kind of wore a bit of a uniform. It wasn't required, but it was kind of socially expected to dress kind of finely.
Yum.
So that's why a lot of them seem to be wearing the same exact outfit. Some of them wear the same exact outfit. I don't really want AI viewers. 10 editor. I can't read the rest, but you know your AI name. I don't really want them.
Hey, citizen, has anybody ever...
It's so funny that we have SpongeBob Big Guy Pants in here. I find that absolutely hilarious.
Yum.
Yum. I gotta say, I can't stop thinking about Uncle Abe. Do you think we're compatible?
Sure, why not?
I couldn't agree more. You know what? I'm even thinking of spending every day with him.
Alright, well, if you're ready to risk it all, you should go ahead and do so. Because I love the drama. Kind of here for the drama, actually. Now, he already had a catchphrase, but he didn't run more than once because he died super early into his office. Let's say eats while savoring. He died very early, so I don't want to be cruel to him. So now he can enjoy each moment.
I feel like I'm getting closer to who I
Perfect,
truly
that was
am.
the goal. Alright, John Tyler. It's time that you meet William Henry Harrison.
How's it going? My name's John Tyler. What about you?
You are John Tyler, yes. I thank you for your time. My name is William Henry Harrison.
I find that answer so funny because it kind of implies, yes, you are John Tyler. I am not John Tyler, though.
So, you leave a jargle with a Grimby. And a chinny clarmy the spatman tomorrow. See so.
Awesome.
Chinny clarmy the spatman tomorrow. Yo, bring it. Yum.
Tippecanoe and Tyler, too. Your Accidency.
Yum.
Historically speaking, John Tyler is one of the least popular presidents. He's not the least. That goes far more modern. Did he have a re-election campaign? He did not have a re-election campaign slogan, or at least not one recorded here. He's definitely flips out when angry type.
Oh.
Tell you
I
what
feel a
exactly
little
I'm craving.
different.
I'm craving tempura shrimp dipped in like yum yum sauce. I love yum yum sauce.
I grew from in Praga.
Hey James Polk, you're kind of nuts. How are you doing?
Hey.
That's great. Before you continue that sentence, put this in your mouth.
Yum.
Awesome. All right, now, fun thing about him is he ran advertising he would only be a one-term president. And there are very few of those in history.
54-40 or 5. 54-40 or 5.
Now, 5440 or fight is a reference to essentially manifest destiny. This idea that that basically the entirety of North America
5440
belonged
or
to
fight.
the United States.
That is such a me thing to say.
Some implied that it was by God. By the way, if you're ever wanting to learn about a particular president, I personally recommend Kyle Gordon's videos. He is fantastic. High quality,
Yum.
well researched, a little over the top, but you know, we kind of want it to be over the top.
Hey, 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 hey. Yum.
You're in your outfit. I think Zachary Taylor pretty much looks spot on.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's see if
Yum.
I can find a new way to prepare a cake to Cosmopolitan. That makes sense.
Alright, you're in your original outfit. I want to give you something. Something to give you a little bit more personality?
That cake to Cosmopolitan sure looks delicious.
Let's
I should
give
stay on
you...
food blogs.
Let's give you an animal-shaped planter. Great! And what did Zachary... okay, so he ran on for President of the People. I already included that. And of course he passed in office. Yeah, definitely a flips out when angry type.
I feel like I got one step closer to my true self.
Alright. Let's check in on Franklin Pierce for just a moment. Go say hi.
Hey, Grover Cleveland. Do you feel like talking about farming?
Okay.
This is so funny. Neither of them were farmers.
Visualize farming. Who do you want to join you?
I mean, it's not just because you're asking, but I pick you.
Grover Cleveland was very much so like a
It's
union
just that.
factory type.
I kinda prefer doing the solo thing when it comes to farming.
You heard him. Grover Cleveland.
I'm sorry, my guy.
Uh, is this a new viral trend?
Oh, please help me.
So first I do this, then this.
Oh, I think you're onto something. You're a real lifesaver.
What a relief. You're okay. Thanks for your help there. I feel like William
Yeah,
Howard
I
Taft
really
and I
didn't
get
do
along a little
much.
better now. Me. Battle grapple. Silent
Millard Fillmore. All right.
Huh?
Well, Millard Fillmore, do you have an
Hey,
official
good
outfit?
afternoon.
Did I give you one? I, in fact, did not. All right. Confirm.
Yum.
Awesome. Millard Fillmore did die from eating too many cherries, so you know what? He had cherries and iced milk. I'm pretty sure it's Millard Fillmore.
Oh, I feel a little different. Yum.
I don't know if the books are supposed to be illegible or not. I hope they are supposed to be. It looks like they are. Okay. Time to look up Millard Fillmore's official portrait. Very much so dressed of the time. Hey. No worries, Maxon. You are fine. We're just in here, and I'm trying to get all of them dressed properly. Alright, so as much as I want to dress them up in fun outfits, I do want to be somewhat historically accurate with this. Now, we've been buying outfits every day. I think we're gonna do the business suit jacket with a white scarf, probably. Now there's not a ton of portraits of his full body. But I'm gonna look for a second. Okay, there is a painting, and so we're gonna go with these slacks. I already have 4 of them. I should not have bought them. I earn money through my Mii's being happy. So if my Mii's are happy, then I get money. We're going to be buying a lot of these business shoes, so I'm going to buy them kind of in bulk right now.
Huh? Seems a bit familiar.
Oh, do you already have a pair? Okay, then let's put them on your body. Alright, and then we're gonna hop in here and give you clothes. If they're not happy, I don't make money. So we already gave him the pants. He doesn't get a hat. Now, Abraham Lincoln is probably the president with the most iconic outfit, and I have it purchased. I have been waiting for it in the store because I have a separate account that I've been doing, and I saw it on like day one on that account, and I've been just waiting to see it here. A little part of me did want to buy him fishnets, but we won't do that. That's great. They always seem to love the socks. So the world works on the principle of gross national happiness and not gross domestic product. That's right, gross national happiness. Yeah. That's so funny.
Huh?
Hey, man.
Do you need
We
me?
gotta get you in your outfit. Now, I've made the joke before, and I'm gonna make it a bunch more times. Franklin Pierce does very much so look like an e-boy, but his outfit is very traditional. Right. I want to feed them before I give them clothes, because otherwise I will forget.
Yum.
Because I am a forgetful bitch. He looks like that singer Prince. Yeah, he does kind of look like Prince. You know what? We're gonna have you eat cautiously. So one of the things historically he's best remembered for is the fact that all of his children died very young. And I will make consistent jokes about that. I'm not saying he deserves jokes like that,
I feel like
but I
I'm
will
becoming
be
my
making.
true self more and more.
That's great, Bob.
Yum.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, let's check what clothing you already have. Cool. So you already have the shoes. So let's get you the rest of the clothes. Alright. Well, it's up to you to like it or not like it. We are gonna go ahead and hop over here, and we are gonna give you... not the zipped up hoodie. I'm looking for that. Yep, there we go. And as a result, we won't need the scarf, so he'll look a little different than some of his cohorts. Seems like I'm going to be needing a lot of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy 10. I apologize about the lag, but it is unfortunately a little laggy. Awesome. Look, man, that's the best I can do. Bring it up with your past self if you've got a problem with the outfit.
Right.
Oh, crap! Oh, no, I gave Millard Fillmore the outfit. He just chose not to wear it.
Huh? Hey, citizen?
Alright. Hell yeah. Not making statements. I will at some point start making statements, but we're not there yet.
Yum.
I don't think you can do this properly without making statements, but we got to make sure everybody's dressed first. All right, James Buchanan ran, and when he ran, oh, I already included it. My bad. Should be noted, James Buchanan did not run for another term. You know what? I kind of get the vibe that James Buchanan cries when angry.
I feel a bit more like myself.
Great.
Yum.
Awesome. All right. It's time for James Buchanan. Nope. I meant to go over here. Okay, heard. So James Buchanan is gonna get a proper suit. I think. With a white scarf over top. Look, I'm doing my best here. Okay? Do you have anything? You do not. That's fine. Okay, well, then maybe you shouldn't have worn that historically. Now, an interesting piece of information is, like, standard pants weren't worn at this time. They weren't worn until the late 1800s, early 1900s. Before that, they were all trousers. And for a very long time, I thought those were the same thing. They are apparently not the same thing. You know what? We're still gonna give James Buchanan this top. Alright, so... Hey!
Hello.
Let's first get you some food. I'm planning on doing everyone's houses too in a short bit.
Yum.
Awesome. So, now is the fun part. At long last, he gets his famous top hat. I have been waiting for this. I'm very glad you like it. I would have been disappointed if you didn't. You know what? Let's check over here. I did give you the training. Do I want to give you anything else? Didn't you shout that you wanted to play baseball or something? I'm gonna give you a baseball.
Thank you.
Yep. That's what I'm here for, I guess. Andrew Johnson. Yes, he's wearing an outfit. No, it is not historically accurate whatsoever. You have that voice from the meme that goes, and where does this shape go? That's right, into the square hole. And what about the rectangle? That's right, into the square hole.
Sup?
All right.
Yum.
Awesome. I do voices too, but I've been trying not to be the voice person, you know? All right.
Oh, I feel a little different.
Yep, that makes sense. And where does the
Yum.
circle go? That's right, into the square hole.
I've got some free time.
Sure, let's play again. Oh, you want to play a game? Yeah, you can play Tomodachi Life. Maybe you should make all the US presidents. I feel like that's just advertising. Okay, let's see what you got. Sure, that'll work. Oh, don't exit. We want to confirm. Yep. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the colorizations of him puts him in a brown suit, but that's because all the photos of him automatically have a brown tint because they were there's a specific name for the type of photo. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. I know it starts with a D. It's like something grade, dirigigrade, something like that. The specifics don't super matter right now, but essentially, these photos took a very long time, and then they would corrupt relatively easily. And so they were done on like silver plates, and so as a result, these photos have this weird brown tint because, well, the silver since then has how might you say it? The silver has tarnished since then, and that's why it has that weird brown tint. Right, I forgot to buy the scarf. That's what I was going for. Insert the name you know meme here, yeah. Daguerreotypes. Oh my god. Daguerreotypes. Yeah, he was definitely smug.
I feel a bit more like myself.
Now one of Andrew Johnson's nicknames during his presidency was King Veto or Sir Veto. I don't remember which. Because the sheer number of things that he blocked made it very hard for Congress to do anything. And this was right after the Civil War, so this was exactly the time they needed to be doing stuff, both for their own political futures and for the country. So that all of that kind of adds to him being unpopular. Also, he was from the South, which was part of Abraham Lincoln running for president. You know, he was like, "Oh, I have a Southerner right here with me. I wouldn't ban slavery when I have a Southerner for a vice president." And of course, this only swayed the North, who was already on his side. For the most part, obviously not 100%, but because no group of people is
Hey,
an
citizen?
absolute about pretty much anything.
Yum.
Awesome. Now, did he have a catchphrase? Now we're gonna check the history books real quick. Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses Grant, not to make a citizen, but S. Grant looks like a student, right? Yeah, he kind of does. He kind of does. Vote as you shot. I should say that his second term pitch was grant us another term.
Vote as you shot.
Yep. Oh boy, it's getting a little bit laggy, and that's okay.
Vote as you shot. It's as if that expression was made just for me.
Yep, it was. Yeah, and so Ulysses S. Grant, I think I've mentioned this before, but he ran for a third term. And he wanted to have a long series of terms. He wanted to be the first president with a third term, and he thought that him being the main general of the U.S. Civil War would grant him that. Did it? Absolutely not. No, it didn't. Not at all. Actually, we might need to go straight to the shop for this one. Let's go to the shop, see what we can do, because he actually wore a blue suit primarily. And so we want to match around that blue suit, because that's going to be the most challenging part. That'll be our backup, but I'm not happy with it. I don't know if I can make that look good. So we're gonna go with the tailored jacket in blue. And then we are gonna come over here and we're gonna check to see if there's any blue slacks. Huzzah! There are! Alright. Now we're gonna let him wear the normal shoes to match the belt. Wait. I forgot to check. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not gonna pull that off. Now, his real-life portrait doesn't have that long of a beard, but it's really hard to represent in this game. Yeah, well. Trying to match history here. Doing my best. Alright.
I want to try a roast turkey topped with some bullshit.
You know what? We will check to see if those shoes come in blue because I can't see the belt. If it doesn't, it'll be fine in black, but I would prefer it in blue. They do not. Are there any nice shoes here that come in blue? I think he actually wore leather boots. Sorry, I'm looking through a lot of different official photos and things like that. It looks like he wore like boots, not like these boots. Yup. To think they have enough options that one can actually make a real life person. I know, right? It's crazy. But this game is fun.
What is
Go say hi.
happiness just now? This is our first time speaking? Yes. I'm Rutherford B. Hayes. Rutherford B. Hayes. I'm Grover Cleveland. Oh, he trackled the Shamo women. Yum. I say check.
All right, I'm pulling up some of those official portraits. It looks like he might have worn a number of different things.
Hey, what do you need?
We are gonna hop in here and give you tempura.
Yum.
Abraham Lincoln, don't just walk by. Is that James Monroe? Looks like James Monroe. Well, it is my monkey, but not my circus. Wait, why is my monkey in someone else's circus? Oh crap, hold on. Clothes.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey! We're gonna see what we can do. The pilot outfit might be kind of close to what we're looking for. Throw a black scarf over that, it could work. Now, one of these portraits does show a black jacket and a red suit underneath, and that could be represented with this, but I don't think that's what we're looking for. Is this what we're looking for? No. Kind of looking for a kind of a buttoned jacket. Yeah, I think this is the best we're gonna get. Then we'll throw a black scarf over it to hide it a little bit. Because obviously we don't want everyone to go, hey, is that a pilot's uniform? And his beard will also help with that. Oh god, I can barely see the scarf. His beard is so long. Okay. Oh, it's gotta be in here, right? Whatever. Again, it's not perfect, but it does make him stand out a little bit more. And honestly, it's kind of what we're looking for. Yeah, I'm sorry, my guy. Here we are. And then socks. Alright. You guys don't need the prompting from God to help somebody up. Okay. Expressions. Okay, we already have that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. Awesome. Happy Presidents, Happy
I feel like I
Islands.
got one step
That's
closer
so
to my
funny.
true self. So, you leave the charcoal with the remedy. So, you leave the charcoal with the remedy.
Hey, Quincy, come with me.
Oh
You know
boy.
what? Go say hi. Oh! Go for it. Go say hi, Truman.
There's a face I don't recognize. Hi, I'm Harry S. Truman.
Hey, Harry S. Truman.
Sorry for dragging you over here,
I'm Lyndon
Quincy.
B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson is the one that abandoned James Monroe on the ground.
General Lyndon B. Johnson talks.
There was another
about
too, but I
horror
don't
movies
remember
and
who they were.
horror movie. Yes, a trio horror movie. Blonde the kettle. No. Maybe horror movie that needs sample.
Should we chat in my room next
So
time?
next up is James Garfield. Hey, no, yeah, no, you're not leaving yet.
Are you alright?
Hey, Zachary Taylor, shout out
Please
to you
help
for
me.
wanting to help. Linda B. Johnson left him on the ground.
Oof, I've never seen a case this bad before.
I'm gonna be okay, though. Right. I vow to return the favor one day.
Awesome.
What a relief. You're okay.
Alright.
Saladala.
Yeah, go say hi.
I've never seen you before. My name's Zachary Taylor. Hello, Zachary Taylor. I'm James Monroe. So first, flip up tuna with Jack Samba, barn clam. And that's a twin doodle that's sepal pack, cran cheese.
Alright, I've got James Garfield's portraits up.
Stamp pudding. Coffee on a burger.
Jack Demand. Slipper, snipper. Huh,
Hey, nice children's book you're
Something
reading.
you need.
Yeah, I want you to eat.
yum.
Oh, you haven't.
Yum.
I can speak coherently. I did public speaking. I'm nationally ranked in forensics, but apparently not. Okay, so we're gonna hop in here. I went to college. Sorry, I can't do a plankton voice, but I went to college. I haven't actually watched SpongeBob, but I have been advised that I watch it up and down. Sorry, I mean SpongeBob, Big Guy Pants. I think that one said something like that. Then we're gonna grab a white scarf to go over. Okay, we don't actually need to. Very cool. Now, James Garfield was assassinated while in office. There's a BBC article here that I want to read later, but, you know. Well, I'm gonna have to read that article later because it looks very interesting about James Garfield. It's by BBC. Oh, I went a little far. Okay, so Ulysses S. Grant. Samuel Tilden, Rutherford B. Hayes, Grover Cleveland? Looks like we're skipping. Okay, I'm not seeing anything from James Garfield, so we can do it later. In the meantime, we're gonna have him walk with a bit of a swagger. And the only part of the outfit left is his socks, and we're not even gonna see them.
Oh, I feel a little different.
Alright, cool. I already gave you socks! Okay, awesome! Chester A. Arthur. Now Chester A. Arthur had been his vice president until
what
he
do
was,
you
of course, assassinated. Chester A. Arthur does look a little lost. Like, he didn't mean to show up for his official portrait. He also wears these, like, fine fur robes. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to find anything like that, but we're certainly gonna try. Again, I didn't see anything for Chester A. Arthur. I kind of like Walks with a Rhythm for him. Yeah, we'll go with Walks with a Rhythm. Make him stand out a little bit more.
I feel like I got one step closer to my true self.
I may be president of the United States, but my private life is nobody's damn business. I do kind of love that.
Yum.
And for the most part, I agree with that sentiment. Like any kind of celebrity, be it a politician or like an actor or anyone, has a right to a private life. But when you agree to be president, you know, so much of you is tied into the country around you. So it's very hard to just kind of like you know, just kind of wave it away, you know, and separate the private life from the country's, like, future. Okay, so I'm not seeing a fur coat. Because if that came in black, maybe. Maybe it's under dresses? Just looking for a nice fur coat. Okay. So let's... Oh, that's not the right one. Alright, and we're gonna do a little bit of this number. And it's just gonna kind of have to do. And then we're gonna give him... Is there any chance? There's not. Okay. So we're gonna get him matching pants. We're gonna get him a pair of these. No major hats. You know what? We can do a little funky thing here, if we're smart about it. Yeah, I'm hoping y'all will see the vision soon. However, for this to work, I need his business shoes in brown. I know that's like a reddish brown. I think it'll work. Trust the process. Trust the process. Well, I'm doing my best here. You gotta trust the process. What did I just say? Okay. Because there's a decent chance this is not going to work. Okay. And here we go. It looks okay. Let me see if I can switch out the color of those shoes. Okay. I think these are gonna work better. Okay. I think the outfit's coming together. It's not great, but it's coming together. Okay. Is there a way for me to work in that quote? Maybe when sad? Okay, hold on. I think it's crashing. I apologize, it's crashing. It'll be up in a minute. But I am still here, don't you worry. So I'm just gonna make sure... I know! But I'm hoping the save was recent. I think it was. Because I think it saves after each level up. Because unfortunately this is an emulator, so it doesn't exactly work perfect. And I learned recently that it just likes to crash sometimes. I know somebody with a much stronger computer than mine, and they're like, yeah, it crashes all the time for me. So, at least it's not my computer, though my computer does like to overheat. I really need to get it fixed. Imagine if I was like, guys, you gotta donate so I can fix my computer. You know, make sure to. I'm used to YouTube, not Twitch. Am I gonna have to rebuy everything?
Do you need me?
Yeah. What clothing do you have? Ah! Okay, okay. There's a chance I still have it. Hold on. Oh, no. No, he hasn't even been fed. Dang. Oh, well. It's okay.
Yum.
It's like 2 to 3 minutes of backtracking. Sparta! just Sparta! Isn't that in Greece? Sparta! Oh, Sparta, Georgia. I believe there is a Sparta, Georgia. Yeah, he's gonna, when angry, he's gonna say, private life is private.
Private life is private.
There we go. It's a nice nod to it. It doesn't, fill the characters. And lets us do some fun stuff.
Private life is private. That is such
It
a
is
neat
a you
thing
thing to say. It's crazy that you mentioned that since you said it.
Yum.
Yeah, well, suffer. Suffer in silence. Alright. We are gonna check just in case. Okay, no. We're gonna hop in here. Okay. We're gonna do our best here. Okay. All right. We start off with the business shoes. Nice and professional. Very safe for work. Awesome. He loves them. Awesome. Next, we're gonna do the top. Looking good so far. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. Now let's see if the scarf ruins it.
Cal sounded really interested in fishing.
Great. That's not what I meant to press. Okay, it's not that bad. I think the slightly lighter cardigan is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Whatever. That's fine with me. Okay. Perfect. Grover Cleveland.
Hello?
Wow, I really need a black trench coat now.
Yum.
Now, Grover Cleveland, one of his main nicknames was, just the walking with swagger, just all of them walking by. He was known as the gentleman boss, because he was a factory man. Okay. So... Okay, so when angry, burn this letter. Now he didn't say this, his
Burn
fans
this
did,
letter.
but it'll work.
Love Uncle A.
Blaine, James G. Blaine, the continental liar from the state of Maine. Oh my god,
Burn this letter.
these
I
campaign
love it.
slogans are full
That
of just
expression pretty much sums
absolute
up who I am as a person.
disses, and I love it. Yeah. Alright.
Uncle A. I love that you walk like a cowboy.
Yo.
Oh my god, I love that you walk like a cowboy.
I love Uncle A. Uncle A. I love
He had a dog in the White House, so that's pretty cool. Ah!
Please come again.
Yeah.
I love
I
you.
want to try football with the backyard again.
Uncle
You want
A.
to try football with the backyard? Good luck. They're not real. Alright. So, in truth, what we're looking for is a black trench coat. But I don't think we're going to get that because we already have the trench coat. And it does not come in black. And blue is not an acceptable substitute. You know what? We can go peacoat. I think the peacoat will look good. Yeah. And then we come down here and we get ourselves some blue shoes. Just make sure not to step on my blue suede shoes. Something, Elvis, something. Okay. I have a feeling we're just gonna have to go with the black shoes. It won't be perfect, but it'll work for our purposes. I'm excited for when we get to presidents where we get color photos, and so I don't have to guess about what color their outfit is. Okay, well then choose something else historically. Okay. Well, great. Everybody seems to love the socks. It doesn't look... It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Go say hi to Zachary.
I'm Rutherford B. Hayes. Pleased to meet you. What a great name, Rutherford B. Hayes. I'm Zachary Taylor. Nice to meet you. General Zachary Taylor talk.
Alright.
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, apparently nobody gets upset about socks. Absolutely no one.
Fantasilla. Half-duck. Demby.
Go say hi.
Franklin Pierce. Hi. Hey. Take the Cosmopolitan, watch Odell, the bed. Sparkle, take the Cosmopolitan, Renzi, take the Cosmopolitan Palms. Yes, Maria.
All right.
Stab a crackle.
Benjamin Harrison.
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Hey, 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 hey.
First, let's get you some food. I've got the outfit pulled up.
Yum.
It's ready to go. All right. Yeah, well. So we're gonna come in here.
I feel a bit more like myself.
All right, well, that's great. Anyways,
Yum.
okay, dokey. Now let's get you an outfit. All right. I thought there was something that would have worked. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Can work around it. You know, it's probably in the pants section. Is it in the pants section? It's not? I guess I just imagined it. Let me make sure it's not in, like, daily specials or something. Alright, well, it's not. Well, we've got the outfit here. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna hop in here. Well, suffer. I don't think Benjamin Harrison's ghost is going to be pissed off enough to be angry at me. Alright. Grover Cleveland returns.
Adorned with the latest cake, the Cosmopolitan. All eyes are drawn to me. Grover Cleveland returns. Presidential Suites expert fashionista is here.
What?
Ah. What was that about?
Yeah, it's just so absurd.
Oh.
Hey man. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna change your outfit. Because technically speaking, you're just Grover Cleveland again, and I don't really need to do Grover Cleveland again. Anytime a president gets a second version of themselves, I don't really feel the need to be as historically accurate with them, and I just kind of like to go all out. The stewed beef from yesterday was very popular. William McKinley. In case you've heard William McKinley's name semi-recently, again, historically, William McKinley has become relevant because he was really focused on tariffs. He was really focused on tariffs until he realized they didn't work, and then he got shot. So he pivoted pretty heavily away from it because it really hurt the American public. Or at least that's what he had attested to. Now, is that a political statement? That's up to interpretation. Was it intended as a political statement? That is also up to interpretation. All I know is I follow historical trends. Right. Am I condoning violence? No, I'm not. Awesome. Yep, the full dinner pail. Okay, I gotta look up William McKinley's personality, just so I'm not characterizing him incorrectly. They specifically describe him as charming, so I'm gonna go with this, like, sweeping bow.
I feel a bit more like myself.
Okay, awesome. Very cool, very cool. He also has a mountain named after him, so that's pretty cool. Mount McKinley. Roosevelt?
So first, split up tuna with get. Huh.
Yeah,
Yo.
someone was watching you
Citizen.
just now. All right, Teddy. I want to make sure I
Yeah.
get Teddy at least characterized well. Oh crap!
I think I'm on.
I'm just trying to go in order.
Yum.
All right, now we're gonna move forward. Firstly, Teddy wore boots. The socks will be fine. As for his top that he wore, nope. It's not the right color. Looking for kind of a brown leather jacket. Teddy definitely wore really nice suits. Yeah, that's not gonna work for him. Are there no outfits that are gonna work for him? I guess we're gonna have to do the closest. Alright, so Theodore Roosevelt. You know what? You might as well. There's one last thing I want to check before we fully leave. Oh. Don't mess with the bull. Nope, no, we're not gonna have enough characters, and it's gonna lock us out again. Because we've got there, and then we've got greets confidently. Do we want swagger or rodeo rider? Rodeo rider. It's more him.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
Well, anyway, schön Sie bleiben.
William Howard Taft.
Hello. Yum.
We're past halfway through the presidents, but we didn't have to do everyone's quotes today, so we're a little under half of what we need to do today.
Hello.
Misgelegt.
Yum.
Okay, so now let's get you an outfit. William Howard Taft. Okay, and we're gonna get you a suit. Pretty generic, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with being... Clichés exist because they work. William Howard Taft was the only president to ever serve as the head of the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. So he, after his presidency, became the head of the Supreme Court, and so that's how he got that title. Because he had previously been part of Congress, he had been president, and then he became part of the Supreme Court.
More and more.
Great. Makes my life easier. All right, and then we're gonna try to figure out what's wrong.
I want to be friends with Benjamin Harrison.
And go be friends with Benjamin Harrison.
What should we talk about?
All right, chat. What should they talk about? They can talk about literally
what did you
anything.
Have in mind?
They could talk about bumblebees for all I care. Now, historically, they were pretty close in time, so they probably had a lot of the same political allies. But obviously, a follow-up question is, for me personally at least, what historical similarities did William Howard Taft and Benjamin Harrison have, especially through their policies and their hobbies? Or we could just go with like something. They did both have facial hair. We could also go with something more crazy and something like that. We could literally say Leonidas. I mean, like, the options are endless. Backyardigans. We did SpongeBob Big Guy Pants yesterday, I think that was the correct thing. They both were really into the law. They both were from Ohio. They had worked together for some time. So there's a lot of things you can talk about. But what do you guys want? What do you want them to talk about? Going once. Going twice. How about we go with swimming in money? Swimming in dollar bills.
Swimming in dollar bills.
Great.
Got it. I'll go talk to him about swimming in dollar bills. Hey, Benjamin Harrison. Do you feel like talking about swimming in dollar bills? Sure, but tell me, William Howard Taft, how much do you know about swimming in dollar bills? Oh, like, so much. I study the swimming in dollar bills rulebook every night before bed. Well, that's some serious dedication. But you know, I've always wanted to give pro swimming in dollar bills a shot. Maybe one day we can do it together.
All right. Kid Gloves
Kid Gloves.
is a genuine nickname. I'm not just making that up.
Big Bill, want to hang out? Nice. I knew
All
swimming
right.
in dollar bills would bring Kid Gloves and me together. Makes sense. Big Bill and I have the same taste in hobbies, so no wonder we hit it off.
Great.
I speak with a loud
one of his nicknames was Sleeping Beauty, given to him by his wife because he would always fall asleep in the middle of meetings.
I feel a bit more like myself.
Awesome.
Flip the north.
Hello.
Alright. After him, we are saving again. Because I'm
Yum.
starting to experience some more lag.
Yum.
Awesome. Now, I do think I mentioned this yesterday, but just in case I didn't, Woodrow Wilson was also the first ever president to have a PhD, and no president since has had a PhD. Okay. One of the few things that have stayed relatively consistent through history has, ironically, been the shoes. The shoes have stayed relatively consistent, and the suit jacket. The suits have not stayed consistent, but the jackets have. And I think that's interesting. All right. Now, traditionally, Woodrow Wilson wore a black suit and a black tie. However, I can't do that. So, this is the best we're gonna do. After the shoes, which are coming in a second, we are gonna save again. I'm saying this mostly so I don't forget, because I'm going to. Alright, whatever. Yes, I would like to save. No, we're not done. We just need to save.
Huh?
Hello, Harding.
Oh, what do you need?
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Young.
Alright. So, I'm gonna look up Harding's presidential campaign thing. Oh, some things have never changed. Okay, his two were Return to Normalcy and America First. Lovely. Return to Normalcy.
Return to normalcy.
Aha! I thought I was going to pronounce that wrong, but it didn't. As FDR's far in the distance hiccuping to death.
Return to normalcy. That is such a neat thing to say.
Sure it is. Ugh. I hate Harding. I know I made that decision for him. But I hate it.
Young.
And after when we reach the next person, and Eisenhower wants to talk to somebody. You should, and I shouldn't have to be over there to hold your hand. Okay. Okay. Eisenhower's done. Now he's listening to Bolt. Alright. Alrighty. Bye, Chester A. Arthur. Okie dokie. Okay, you're done. Now, can somebody please go help FDR? Herbert Hoover.
Are you alright?
Please.
Can y'all stop walking by people and just help someone, please?
Well, this is really, really strange. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and trust you. I vow to return the favor one day.
Anyone would have helped. Oh.
Alright, so we're gonna... Hoover is next, but that's after Coolidge. Now, Calvin Coolidge is a weird guy. He frequently referred to as Cool Coolidge. He was known for being, well, uninteresting. And his outfit is going to reflect that. It's very uninteresting. It's literally the exact same outfit that several other people have worn. I need to feed him. I forgot to feed him. Alright, little quirks, and I normally wouldn't do this.
I speak with a quiet voice.
But he is going to have a quiet voice.
I feel like I got one step closer to my...
Awesome. Because this is going to make it a little harder on us. Oh, we ran out. It's fine. White Sox will do fine. Now, don't forget, some of them are going to change out of these outfits and they're going to wear whatever the hell they want. That's not my concern.
Welcome. Thank you.
Bye, Eisenhower. Alright,
Yum.
a famous quote when he died was from a popular reporter, and that popular reporter turned and said, "How can you tell?" So I do find that rather interesting.
Yum.
At least historically, a lot of presidents have been known for being bold and brash, but very few have been known for being quiet. Quiet and reserved. Alright. Oh, Herbert Hoover's in here.
Right.
So is FDR. Damn. Alright. We're gonna go... Well, I don't need to change his clothes. We're gonna hop over to Truman real quick.
Huh?
And then we're gonna jump back.
How about a game of double
Sure, let's play
shadow
double
quiz?
shadow quiz.
Come on. Here's your first mystery double shadow. What are these?
shiny beads and macaroni and
The
cheese.
answer is macaroni and cheese and
Oh.
shiny beads. Next up, your
Okay.
second mystery double shadow. What are these?
Coral and French toast. It
The
could be
answer is-
cheeseburger. It's on a plate.
Coral and French toast. And without further ado, your last mystery double shadow. What are these?
It's caked at Cosmopolitan and hash browns, I guess?
The correct
It doesn't
answer
look like
is
pizza.
cake
Okay.
to Cosmopolitan and hashed browns.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Chat, call it
you
small,
won.
medium, or large. Which box should we open?
Time for your prize. Go ahead, pick one.
Small, medium, or large, chat? It's up to you. Media, let's go! We got an anonymous notebook. Awesome! No.
Oh, what do
You are gonna eat this.
yum.
Alright. Alright, so we are gonna... He does feel like a stands restlessly kind of guy. Now, interesting thing about Harry S. Truman, so he followed FDR, and FDR, that's normal, buddy. FDR had started, in order to, like, rebuild the trust between the American president and the American people, he had started doing a radio show. And so he basically hopped on the radio once a week and just kind of updated the world on what he was doing and what things that they could take advantage of to get out of the Great Depression. And so these opportunities were largely taken because of that radio show, and that radio show became a form of trust. It was then continued by Harry S. Truman, but it was not continued after Truman. And I think that's very interesting. Perhaps it was how long it took to produce. Perhaps it was they got out of the Great Depression, so they didn't see the major need anymore. It could have been a large number of things, but the conclusion was it was no more. Yeah, we gotta buy some stuff. Okay. Suits are fine. We gotta buy more slacks. We gotta buy more... And also more shoes. Perfect. Now we're gonna go back to Herbert Hoover.
Hooba Hoover. Yum.
Now Herbert Hoover followed Coolidge and essentially was facing down the upcoming 1929 economic crash. He called it
Yum.
the Great Depression so that he wouldn't call it a recession, because a recession would have scared people. Because depression wasn't yet used as like a political term, or sorry, an economic term. Wow, these presidents are just wearing the exact same outfits, aren't they? Nope, nope, nope.
Please come again.
Thank you, Eisenhower. Why are you still there? Another president whose like visual iconography is kind of better known for his post-presidency work as opposed to his work as the president. It's very rare for a president to end up in that situation. For example, James Polk died near, I think, a year after his presidency ended. He had the shortest lifespan of a president who wasn't assassinated. Because he was already, when he became president, he was the youngest president ever. Oh crap. Let's check Herbert Hoover. All right. Catchphrase. Chicken in every pot. The full quote is a chicken in every pot and a car in every garage. But I think a chicken in every pot is a lot funnier. And I can only pick one. All
Chicken
right.
in every pot. That is such a me thing to say.
So Herbert Hoover coined the term Great Depression, which then became the term for, well, the Great Depression. Go say hi then.
So nice to meet you. I'm Franklin D. Roosevelt.
I am glad you called on me, Franklin D. Roosevelt. You may address me as William McKinley.
Imagini Clarny this happen tomorrow. CISO. So first, split of tuna with Jack Zombo, barn clam.
All right. So now
Ahoy,
FDR
hoy,
was a very
citizen.
traditional guy because the America needed to return to traditionalism for the
Yum.
comfort and security of the general public. Because again, he walked into the worst recession the United States had ever faced. Because previous depressions had been ended because of slavery. Oh, hold on. You know what? When happy.
Happy days are here again.
Okay, awesome.
Happy days are here again. I love it. That expression pretty much sums up who I am as a person.
right. Now Roosevelt, in his initial campaigning, had used the fact that he was cousins with Theodore Roosevelt
Young.
to help him get elected. Basically being like, hey, you remember Theodore Roosevelt? I'm his cousin. We're going to ignore the fact that I married my cousin, and instead just focus on the fact that that Roosevelt would have been able to pull us out of this Great Depression. Because we were facing a massive recession, and Theodore pulled us out of it. So clearly, by association, I should be able to help. And it's very interesting because his original campaigning served very well, and it ended up biting him in the butt later. FDR's biggest controversy behind his presidency was he attempted to pass an amendment that would have extended how many justices were on the Supreme Court. Doing this would have given him the majority and made it to where essentially nobody in government could have challenged him. Now, for FDR, this might have, there's an argument of this being good or bad. But, ultimately, he wasn't able to do this. And it stained his reputation. And it almost lost him his fourth term.
Something smells like some ceviche.
And I think that's very interesting. There's an argument that the current system is kind of stacked with justices in the way that FDR had intended to stack his justices. Now, in reaction to that, after he ended his presidency, in reaction to that, they went ahead and blocked anyone else from having more than 2 terms because they could stack the judicial system. So I find that very interesting, again, from a mostly historical standpoint. Good news! We have a president who wears different outfits. So we get to actually have some fun with the outfits. This is such a look. Again, I'm not trying to make a political statement here. I'm just stating facts and information that I've learned throughout my when getting my degree in history. Yeah, I know, right? Not a default president attire. Finally, we get some kind of change. Now, he is still wearing the suit, but he does wear a green tie, so it works out really well. I could have also gone with the blue suit, but we've had a blue suit before. We've not had the brown suit. Okay. And now we're looking for... Tell me he wore, blue jeans or something. No, I'm not looking for his funeral. Why would you show me his funeral? Okay. So... Alright, so let's also give you, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, I need to take this call, but I'll still be doing stuff while I do.
Oh, I feel a little different.
Don't go out and not getting the shit prep Sueto. Constitution, what normal?
Huh? Something on your mind? Yum. Yum.
Hey, I'm back. So sorry, my partner called me. They didn't realize I was streaming, which is a-okay. However, they wanted me to inform you that, they're also a history person. So I was like, hey, do you know where the nickname Ike came from, for Dwight Eisenhower? Because his whole campaign thing was on We Like Ike. Now, it very well could have been a military nickname, that would fit, but we don't know. So, and everything I read said that, it was, the nickname came from him saying, we like Ike, which feels very, backwards to me. Oop. Oh, I appreciate that. No, we don't want that. We want forward bound. Yeah, we want a forward bound. And so I was like, hey, what's up with that? And they were like, well, clearly, if it's not just like a nickname he had,
I feel.
then clearly it's a drag persona. And I asked them if there was anything that they wanted me to tell chat while when we hung up, and they were like, yes, tell chat about Drag Ike, because they want me to make a me of Drag Ike. And so they were hoping me telling you all about this idea would get you all excited about it and convince me to do it, because I have no intention of doing it. However, I do have intention of
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Ron
I would
Eisenhower.
like to do some
Good to
non-presidents.
meet you.
Like I was
Dwight
thinking Benjamin
Eisenhower.
Franklin,
I'm James
and some
Polk.
of the other people who are on like currency. We'll see. I'll consider it, but but I do want to make sure I get some major names. I also want to do everyone who won the popular vote but didn't win the electoral college. So in the United States, our system of government does things a little weirdly.
Huh? Oh, what do you need?
So ultimately, the
Yum.
people of the United States have zero say in who becomes president. We get to vote. However, established by Congress, they get to set up their own electoral college, and this electoral college gets to decide who votes. Now, there's certain states with specific laws that say that their people have to go by the popular vote, and in those cases, those people do represent the beliefs of the people. But in but in other areas, no, we don't get to vote for the electoral college. We only vote for
All the way with LBJ.
okay, perfect. So we get to vote who goes into Congress, right? And that's not decided by an electoral college. So whoever we vote to go into Congress goes into Congress.
All the way with LBJ. I love it. That expression pretty much sums up.
Yeah, lovely. So we get to vote in who goes into Congress, and they vote who goes into the
Yum.
Electoral College. Now, whoever goes into the Electoral College represents a specific region of the country, and they get how the votes in that region look. And then they sit down around a table, and when they sit down around a table, they look over all the numbers and decide. Basically, each one of them walks up to a box, puts a name into the box, and that is one vote towards the president, and that is the vote that matters. So essentially, the people of the United States do not have a say in who becomes president. Indirectly. But technically, they do. So it's a very weird setup, and there have been, I believe, 4 people who won the popular vote, but not the Electoral College. 2 of which have happened this century, aka since 2000. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote, and what's his face? Not Ted Cruz. He went up against Bush. He was super focused on the economy.
Are you in trouble?
But there's a lot of argument that this was intentional.
They won't stop.
That his that Bush was
So
put
first
into
I do
office
this,
on purpose,
Then
and this was all set up by Ronald Reagan.
Oh,
Ronald
I
Reagan
think
was a
you're onto
Republican
something.
who had formerly been a famous movie star, and he had
Thank you.
played
What a
the
relief.
president in a movie,
You're
and he was so
okay.
successful that people wanted him to play the president in real life. So Zelensky actually became president in a very similar way. Zelensky of Ukraine.
Something on your mind.
Yeah, there is. Richard Nixon.
The vastness of the ocean simply cannot.
All right,
be
we're officially
replicated.
in color photos, which means I don't have to guess on the outfit.
Yum.
Becoming the ocean.
So, yeah, our political system is very strange. Rutherford B. Hayes, I believe, lost the popular vote, but won I believe Samuel Tilden, won the popular vote, and Rutherford B. Hayes won the Electoral College.
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more and more.
So yeah.
Yum.
Now Lyndon B. Johnson, who we just finished. So and Nixon was famous because he screwed up and stalked his political enemies, right? But Lyndon B. Johnson, I would argue, is a bit of a more interesting character. He would invite retainers into the bathroom while he was using the bathroom and invite them to look at his penis. And he would encourage them to talk about how large his penis was. This is not a joke, by the way. He really did this. Yeah. So that was Lyndon B. Johnson.
Do you need me?
Yes, I do. And so, he's, as time has moved on, he's kind of become remembered for that exact thing. He was also really tall and would use it to kind of loom over people as a form of intimidation. Lyndon B. Johnson was a weird guy. Sorry, okay. So he never, because Gerald Ford never ran for re-election because of how unpopular he was. He didn't actually have any campaign slogans, but I am going to read an interesting Nixon campaign slogan. They can't lick our dick.
I feel
I'm
like
not
I
joking.
got one step closer to my true self.
Raising from the dead president theory makes more sense than this pee-pee logic. Yeah, well, Lyndon B. Johnson was actually the vice president of JFK, who they believed would raise from the dead. And there's a lot of theories about the connections between JFK's assassination and Abraham Lincoln's assassination. For example, both of them had vice presidents named Johnson. They both became president in the same last two digits of the year. They both died in those same last two digits of the year. they were both remarkably young for being president. I believe both of them broke records in being the youngest president ever. So there's a lot of similarities between them, and for example, I don't remember all the details, but I do know that Lincoln was shot in the Ford Theater, and the assassin, John Wilkes Booth, ran to a warehouse. And when JFK was shot, he was shot from the Ford warehouse and ran to a theater. There's a whole lot of similarities between the two, and it is it's odd. I'm certainly not enough of a conspiracy theorist that I'm gonna be like, oh, there's something here. There's not, right? Like, if there was something here, we would have found out by now. But if it happens again, then that will be a pattern. 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. It's not accurate, but we'll go with it. So there's a lot of theories about a lot of different things, and yesterday I'm not gonna lie, every time Gerald Ford comes up, I forget that he was ever president, because he was president for such a short time. Now he died very recently, like you discussed yesterday, but I forget that he was president at all. I don't know of any major, like, policies that he did. And that's, for me, that's very strange, because I'm used to knowing a lot about history, a lot about different presidents. You know what? I'm gonna change that out in just a second. So yeah, there's a lot of weird things, but people will say, like, this is proof that there's a conspiracy going on. It's not proof of anything. It's certainly a coincidence, but I don't think Lyndon B. Johnson's mother was like, I absolutely have to name my child Johnson so that there's similarities between the Lincoln and the JFK assassination. Like, I truly think that these are coincidences. Look, my guy, I'm doing my best here. Now, Jimmy Carter, I think I mentioned before, is remembered mostly for his stuff that he did post-presidency. He's remembered as a humanitarian, even though during his presidency he didn't do a lot of that humanitarian work when he had the chance. So I think it's very interesting to refer to him primarily as a humanitarian. And I wonder what history will remember him for, either his work during his presidency or his work after. Now, Jimmy Carter, when he became president, was made to sell his peanut farm, which a lot of people use as kind of a pointed finger at the current administration. Again, I'm not saying if this is good or bad. I'm just identifying that this is something people say. But a lot of people will point at that and say, how come the current administration is able to keep a lot of their assets when Jimmy Carter had to sell his peanut farm? Because between the assets, the peanut farm is far less valuable than some of the other things. So it's a very interesting analysis. Certainly Jimmy Carter had some kind of a slogan. Not just peanuts. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good catchphrase. Or at least it's funny. Not just peanuts.
Not just peanuts.
Peaches and cream. Why not the best? A leader for change. Cool. Why not the best is a good thing for him to say when he's happy.
Not just peanuts. I always wanted to say that.
Then why didn't you say it? Okay. But yeah, so it's very interesting, because if you want to tie history into the current moment, there's a lot of these weird things, like, again, this is an observation, not as much as as me saying something, like making a political statement. The current administration has effectively done every single thing that previous administrations had been critiqued for. All of the major critiques of previous administrations have been present here. Like, one of the major ones is, oh boy. Sorry, I'm looking for what's proper for Jimmy Carter, and I think I'm gonna go with the kind of grassy meadow here.
It looks great now.
Yeah, that was great to hear. Okay, you've got to meet someone other than just Millard Fillmore. Like, for example, Harding was critiqued for just the sheer amount of controversy around his
nice to meet you.
around his establishment. And also, Harding and Jackson were both critiqued for the lack of experience in their cabinet. So I find the connections very interesting, and I think historically it is fascinating to look at. Okay, I gotta fix your look, my guy.
Do you need me?
I really messed up your hair, and I apologize. One of Ronald Reagan's major critiques was that he was just way too hands-on with a lot of the with his governmental powers. All right, there we go. You know, and the current administration certainly has certain critiques of being too hands-on. Again, whether or not they're valid is up to you, but I find that fact to be very interesting. For example, John Adams is the main critique of John Adams was that towards the end of his presidency, he seemed to get a little power hungry, and he used that to do the Alien and Sedition Acts, which the current administration has continuously threatened to use. And I find that to be very interesting, especially since the Alien and Sedition Acts are no longer relevant because they were thrown out by Thomas Jefferson. And of course, Thomas Jefferson's, the big critiques against him was that he seemed to always do things for his own personal benefit, usually socially, but sometimes in terms of minor power. He also seemed to be way more focused on the future and not focused enough on the present.
What do you
and
mean?
that resulted in a number of issues that sprung forth. For example, economic issues and things. And now, of course, they did eventually come to fruition, and financially, it ended up doing very well in the long run. But in the short run, it did not do well, and he faced a lot of backlash for those actions. My point is that there's a lot of these interesting critiques that you can call from. Before Watergate, Nixon and LBJ, the guy who kept showing his penis to everybody, were both critiqued for essentially they were critiqued for being too I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the words now. Too double-faced, where they would say one thing and then turn around and say another. Okay. So one of Ronald Reagan's main things was, let's make America great again. But I don't really want to do that, because that feels really inherently political right now. It's morning again in America.
It's morning again in America.
Oh. I added way too many teeth.
It's morning again in America. It's morning again in America. I always wanted to say that. Phew. Could it be that I have not yet had the pleasure of making your acquaintance? I am Ronald Reagan.
You are Ronald Reagan, yes. I thank you for your time. My name is William Henry Harrison.
Oh, left. Spin a toto left. And that's it, Twindoodle at Double Pack, Crunchy.
Gonzo Lava swimming in dollar bills crept through meadow.
Huh? Do you need me? Yum. Kinder, gentler America. Kinder, gentler America.
The Cape de Cosmopolitan sold out how quick?
Yum.
Cosmopolitan sold out how quick? I think I'll start a blog about SpongeBob Big Guy Pants.
Hey, you. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm George H.W. Bush.
Hello, George H.W. Bush. I'm Martin Van Buren.
I don't know when I muted. I've been talking for a bit. I think my computer just muted itself. I've got a mute button that I can turn on and off.
Well, Tram the channel.
Oh yeah, we can certainly do the
George
ASMR. I'm not going to do
H.W.
ASMR.
Bush. You're too funny.
No, it's very interesting. I was identifying different similarities between the current administration and previous administrations, and points that those administrations have been critiqued for. If people want to read into that, they're welcome to. That's between themselves and the administration. Did you hear any of my talking about that?
Huh? Hello.
Oh no! Okay, I was just simply identifying a lot of the similarities. Thank you very much for messaging and bringing my attention to that fact. The current administration, and I've noticed this, and again, this isn't me making a statement. This is just me making an observation that the current administration has done a series of things that other administrations have been critiqued for. Sorry, I gotta find. Oh crap! Sorry, I don't have access to the X key because it's my cancel button. So I'm gonna go with I don't know why I keep getting a second T.
It's the economy, stupid.
So, for example, something I've noticed is
It's the economy, stupid.
merch line, get
I
shirts,
love it.
hoodies, and caps with the
That
words.
expression
Not
pretty
making a
much
statement,
sums up
but
who I
yeah,
am as a
that's
person.
that's my merch pitch. Not making a statement, but
Yum.
So essentially, I've noticed that a lot of administrations have been critiqued for specific things. For example, very early on,
Something you
uh,
need.
there were John Adams, for example. John Adams's main critique levied against him was the whatchamacallit. Sorry, I'm blanking on words for some reason, even though I just talked about it. Even though y'all couldn't hear me, unfortunately. Levied against John Adams was the fact that he did the Alien and Sedition Acts. They were an attempt to garner more power, and I find it interesting that the current administration has attempted to use the Alien and Sedition Acts and have threatened to use them multiple times. Now, the Alien and Sedition Acts were thrown out by Thomas Jefferson, the president directly after John Adams. John Adams was our second president. They've not been in effect in over 200 years. But he was heavily critiqued and actually lost everything because of that connection. Thomas Jefferson was critiqued for looking too far forward, and as a result, the present was damaged, and he was still in the building the foundation stage of the United States because he was the third president. And so, as a result, he was critiqued for kind of making bold decisions that did not really seem to reflect the interests of the people.
Bye-bye.
Especially like the Louisiana Purchase. Now, people liked the Louisiana Purchase, but it's just an example where he purchased a whole ton of land with money that America really didn't have. But as a result, it extended so far beyond
I vow to return the favor one day.
Where it had been previously.
What a relief. You're okay.
Take, for example, later presidents like Andrew Jackson and Warren G. Harding. They were both critiqued for having really inexperienced people in positions of power in their cabinets. And so as a result, it was,
We haven't met yet.
they were critiqued
have
for
we?
those things. And
My name
also,
is George
Harding was
W.
critiqued
Bush.
for constant
What a
controversy,
great name,
constantly
George
being
W.
in the
Bush.
news.
I'm Ulysses S. Grant. Nice to
Then-
meet you.
Then as time goes on,
Oh, Trappy Rindobaugh.
so those are some of the older presidents. John Quincy Adams was critiqued
He traveled
quite
to
heavily
Yeah.
for simply being overweight.
Wingle, Cookie Olive Lambo.
And then you get
Should we chat in my room next time?
then you get more modern presidents going with Nixon and LBJ, the guy who showed everybody his penis.
Hey,
They were both critiqued for
young.
firstly being very over the top, and secondly kind of being double-faced, saying things and then turning around and doing different actions. I find that very interesting. Nixon's major critique is Watergate, and people were saying at the time, I can't imagine having a president who is a criminal. Al Gore was the person who beat George W. Bush in the popular vote, but lost in the Electoral College. Compassionate conservatism?
Compassionate conservatism.
Aha! Okay, we're good.
Compassionate conservatism.
So, I find it very, very interesting, that the current administration is able to get away with literally, I think, and I may be wrong, another good example is FDR stacked the court, or he attempted to stack the courts. he tried to pass an amendment that would have essentially given him more power, by making more of the justices on his side. And people were very against it, to the extent that he almost lost his fourth term because of it, and only kept his fourth term because of the New Deal that he had successfully done. So these connections go very far back. Obama's major critiques against him was kind of his actions to do precise military action, and also for people said he acted gaudy at times. That's where the controversy of the tan suit comes from. People said he was acting gaudy. Whether or not that's true is up to you. But but I find it very interesting that this current administration is able to make a giant golden ballroom that's incredibly gaudy, and those same critiques aren't being levied against them. Joe Biden and George W. Bush were both critiqued for having trouble kind of finishing their sentences. One, because George W. Bush was incredibly Southern, and so as a result, he came off as incompetent at times. Whether or not he was is up to you, but sorry, just looking at options.
Hope.
But in addition to that, Joe Biden struggled to finish sentences because of his age, and so his age became a major critique.
That is such a new thing to
age
say.
was also a major critique of William Henry Harrison, which is why he spoke for 2 hours to prove that he was capable of the job, and then caught a cold and died. And so I find the fact that the current administration has a lot of the same problems that are being referenced
Do you need
to be
me?
very interesting. I don't really know what there is to say about it beyond that it's interesting, but I do think it's worth talking about. The fact that this administration can do all of those things. Ronald Reagan was critiqued for being very hands-on in subjects that had nothing to do with his presidency, especially in media and entertainment, because of his background as a superstar. He knew about a lot of these things, but but as a result, what are the words I'm looking for? As a result, it does lead me to wonder, why is there this sudden double standard? And I truly don't know why. Other than people have agreed that they're going to vote for a party as opposed to individuals.
Make America great again.
So I wonder if you have perhaps a
Make
different
America
perspective
great
on the
again.
subject that I simply
I
don't.
always wanted to say that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, bud.
Oof. Sorry. My mind was somewhere else.
No, it's my fault. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Then we're both fine? Good. Stay safe out there.
What is that person's name? Zachary Taylor. It's beautiful. Zachary Taylor. Just saying it is like poetry. My heart is fluttering at the sound of his name. I think I'm falling in love. So, this is love. I want to start dating Zachary Taylor and live happily ever after.
I'm sure some of the Tumblr girlies are going to be sad that Donald Trump did not immediately fall in love with Joe Biden. I did do my best. I did specifically introduce Donald Trump to Joe Biden for that purpose. There's not much I could do.
What was it that citizen you were talking about?
Oh, what do you need? Yum. Yum.
All right. Cool. Oh boy. Oh wow, there's a lot of these. Okay, sorry, I am scrolling through and trying to find so we're gonna go with when angry. No malarkey.
No malarkey.
Oh my god, it pronounced it correctly. That's crazy.
No malarkey. I love it. That expression.
All right. Yeah, but I think you brought up a good point. No matter where you are, double standards are going to exist. I know in the United States, our media is very internally focused. So it is very easy to forget that these things exist in other countries. I've never actually done the help with the freeze thing, so... Oh, I hate that face. I hate it.
When I imagined becoming friends with SpongeBob Big Guy Pants, I got so happy I couldn't move.
Huh. Alright, well... Nope, you're not walking anywhere. Alright, we can give him whatever outfit we want because this is his second, the second Donald Trump. So we can have fun with it and do whatever. Alright, let me see if he used anything other than Make America Great. Okay. This is apparently real. I had not heard of this.
I was indicted for you. I was indicted for you.
Alright.
Yum.
Okay. Alright, we can kind of go with whatever we want. Chat, do you have any requests on what he should wear? Chat, it's up to you if you've got any requests. We can put him in a blue suit. We can put him in really anything. Because again, it doesn't matter because he's the second Trump. We did the same thing for FDR and for Grover Cleveland. Any requests, chat? Chat, any requests? Any requests at all? We can wear anything. Trying to go through all the options so you can see the options. Put them in something casual. Something casual. Okay. Are we feeling like a hoodie, maybe? We could go with a street layered outfit, a plaid dress, a beach vacation, that's not quite casual. This sunny side up outfit, city walk outfit, it's got a hoodie on it. Open school uniform, that's what FDR2 is wearing. Polka dot dress, we got all sorts of options. Comfy sweater, basic hoodie, the Where's Waldo outfit, we can really put them in whatever. It's jeans, we can do jeans. What else do we want to do with the jeans? Just a casual hoodie. Sweater maybe. We could put them in all sorts of stuff. It's up to you, chat. If you've got any requests, go ahead and buy the jeans. Any funky hats? We could go with all sorts of stuff. Again, there's really no limit here. We could go with sneakers or flip-flops or all sorts of stuff. Alright, so let's go with surprise me. Let's go with the lace top. You wanted me to surprise you? I think that's pretty surprising. Well, let's see what we got. Okay, it's pretty casual. Jeans. Give him a sun hat. He likes the sun hat. There's only a few things left. Not feeling any of these. Awesome, awesome. And finally, the shoes. You know what? Some of the older presidents are wearing these, so let's do it. All right, and there he is. All right, we have officially dressed every single US president, and now that we've done that,
Welcome. We're stop by again.
now that we have done that, I want to include all 48. You know what? You know what? You know what? I like this. Taking a hot minute. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. It's fine. There we go. We're good. Leave the studio. All right, we have gone through every single president. Let's watch the news. We'll probably be ending soon, just a heads up.
You're watching Me News for Sunday, May 17th. William Howard Taft has done something amazing. What would happen if you put some gears on top of some gears? Then did it 15,621 more times? These are questions that no one is asking, but William Howard Taft has answered anyway, setting a world record for the largest gears pile. We caught up with William Howard Taft, who said, "I like stacking things and I was bored. You might want to take a few steps back from the pile. I built it for size, not stability." We asked residents for their reactions.
I'm seeing it, but I still can't believe it. What?
Thanks for watching. I'm Harry S. Truman, and this has been the 4 o'clock news.
Alrighty. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't want to do the wishing fountain right now. The fishing mountain, you know.
Okay.
Is there anything in here
Welcome.
I need?
Please
No.
come again.
Bye, Richard Nixon. Alright, so now that we have all the presidents, they are all dressed according to history. One of the things I am hoping to do is I am hoping that I can use this as an opportunity so people can learn the presidents, because I find a lot of people don't know the presidents. Now, for people who aren't American, that's not as big of a problem, but for people who are American, you should automatically know Herbert Hoover. You should know Bill Clinton. You should know William Henry Harrison and Harding and these people, because, like, you know, they're the people that affect us every day. You know, they're the people whose policies changed the way the world worked. Andrew Jackson changed our banking system so thoroughly that it took until Woodrow Wilson, almost 100 years later, to fix the issues that he created. So hold on. I always want to click on these loved ones.
Huh. I'm not even sure what this feeling is. I can't hold back my feelings for weasel words. I need to tell him how I feel.
Then do it.
Where should I confess my love?
Oh. Okay. Ferris wheel feels romantic. But I kind of want Island Spot. Ferris wheel doesn't feel petty. I guess we'll go right here.
How should I confess my feelings?
Alright, chat. How should he confess his feelings? Take a second to think on it. I'm gonna quickly use the restroom. I'll be like 30 seconds. Alright, chat. You got any ideas on how they should confess? Going once? Going twice? Alright, I'm gonna say the old-fashioned way. He's an old-fashioned kind of
Should
guy.
I change what I'm wearing first?
Yes, you should change.
So this outfit is good?
I got something new for you.
Let's see what it is.
I am looking for a particular hat. An old-fashioned cowboy hat. Dang, is there nothing like that? Maybe there's something over here. That's a nice backup. Simple, straightforward. Let's go with a standard top hat.
Thanks. How am I looking?
I got one more thing for you.
Let's see what it is. Thanks. How am I
That
looking?
doesn't look right.
Let's see what it...
Yeah.
Thanks. How am I looking?
You're looking good, man.
Alright. It's time to psych myself up and say how I really feel. I want to make all sorts of memories with you here on wonderful presidential suite. I like you. No, I love you. Go out with me.
Hold it right there.
What?
The one who truly loves Woodrow Wilson is me.
What?
I'm the one who's always loved weasel words. Even more than life itself.
Woodrow Wilson. Which of us do you choose? Telescope Teddy, I'd love to go out with you. Good evening, the
Tiger, how goes it?
Damn! That's crazy! Dude, I did not expect John Adams to come out of the woodworks.
I feel like I'm getting closer to who I truly am. We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. We've just received some wonderful news. An event is being held in honor of Citizen and to celebrate 200 boosts to island residents' happiness levels. Let's go live to the event. Can you hear us, Zachary Taylor?
This is Zachary Taylor, reporting from the scene. Happiness levels have been raised over 200 times, so as you can see, Presidential Suite residents have gathered to show their appreciation of Citizen.
Citizen.
We give you our eternal thanks.
And that's all from here?
What a performance. Overflowing with appreciation for Citizen. You absolutely love to see it. I'm James Paul, and you're up to date.
Me, Babagrackle, Limpanora 2, Dorantical.
Dallas Clapper. Dance close.
Okay, wow.
Hey,
A lot has happened this episode. Oh, look, the night market's open.
Welcome in.
Yeah, I'll take it. And this will be the last thing we do this time around. Awesome. Oh, there's more. All right. Well,
Thanks
thank
a
you.
bunch.
Yeah.
Be sure to stop.
Yeah. Thank you, William McKinley. Please let me end the stream. Thank you. All right. Thank you all very much for joining this. How long has this stream gone? A 3.5 hour stream. And thank you all very much for joining. And thank you, Maxon, very much for joining us in the chat. It has been an absolute delight having you. So, with that in mind, thank you all very much. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to message, and we'll catch you next time. Oh, I'm not going to forget to save. Yes, I'm so glad that you joined. We have every president properly dressed now. Thank you all so very much, and I'll catch you next time. Ciao.